Before I get into the topic for today, we're just going to touch upon what we spoke about last week, which was the inner circle. Now, the inner circle, as we spoke about, is those around you who are closest to you, who influence you to do good or to do bad. And that leads us into today's topic, where we're going to be speaking about the outer circle. Now, for a couple of seconds, I just want you to have a little think. What do you think the outer circle is? And that's what we're looking to explore on today's episode. So Richard, what is the outer circle?
The outer circle are those who influence you. So as you know, last week we spoke about the inner circle, those who do influence you. But the outer circle is those you listen to through music or podcasts, whatever it is, those you watch on TV, YouTube, Facebook, and the things that you read. These are your outer circle. They either influence you to do good or to do bad. And we want to go down history lane, which is where we want to speak about these 5 icons of today. Because these are the people who transform America and made America to be what you see it today. So we had
these people such as Cornelius Vanderbilt, we had J.P. Morgan, we had John D. Rockefeller, we had Henry Ford, and we had Andrew Carnegie.
And all of these people were influential. They changed history, as we know. They changed America. They made America the way it is today. And I want to talk about one thing. We had, unfortunately we didn't speak about Thomas Edison, but he played a big part because he was the one that created the light bulb, which created electricity. And back then, they were producing light through oil, which is where John Rockefeller was producing it. And when Thomas Edison created the electricity through the light bulb, that put John Rockefeller in a critical state because electricity was becoming known back then and the oil was going down because people preferred the electricity. So what did John Rockefeller did? He made a situation and he made millions. With that situation that he did, he made millions because he had to find a new strategy. He had to find something to run his business to make more money. And what did he find?
And he found the solution to his problems on how to make millions.
He found gasoline. Somehow, because throughout the years that he was running the business, he was throwing away gasoline. He was throwing it away. And maybe today you're throwing away something that is precious, but you don't realize it. Maybe you need something to force you to realize that you're throwing away something precious. He was throwing away gasoline. And gasoline eventually started making more money than the oil itself. And that's what the outer circle did for him. Now, he's probably, ever in history, I believe he's the 3rd richest man in history. And that was because his outer circle influenced him to become someone great.
It's a good point you made there. But now, I want you guys to think about your outer circle. Now, your outer circle are external to you. So we spoke about the inner circle, which are those close to you. The outer circle, who are those who are not as close to you, but they play a positive effect to your life. Now I want you to have a little think throughout this week. Who are my outer circle? Who are those outside of my family or my close ones that influence me? And do they influence me in the good way or they influence me in the bad way? At the end of the day, it's your life. And you have a choice whether you're going to choose those in your outer circle who are going to push you to achieve your dreams or those who are going to take you away from your dreams. So with all that's being said from us, it's time for you to go and excel this week. We'll see you next week. Goodbye. You could be a champion, don't wait for luck. Dedicate your champion.